In this GTA Online video, I will be showing you guys the Oscar Guzman Flies again missions. If you guys have seen on my channel recently, I already have played through these specific missions. However, there is actually a really nice thing that you can do, and this will get you guys an insane payout every time you do these missions, compared to what everyone thought was the standard payout, which was roughly around $500,000. I will also share with you some tips that I have picked up playing these missions multiple times already. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Now, the crazy thing about this, there is not really any trick or anything like this. The only thing that you have to do is set the difficulty to hard. At this point, I have not tested playing all of the other missions on normal or easy difficulty, and then only playing the finale on hard. Each time I have done this on the hard difficulty, I have just played every single thing on this, just in case I don't get this sort of bonus payout. If you guys do play on hard difficulty, there is some tips to consider. Now, you guys might be thinking, how the hell do you set your difficulty to hard? If you have played this for the first time, you will already see that the difficulty was set to normal and you could not change it, but this will be for the first ever playthrough. After you have completed your first time playing it, you then will have a 1 hour cooldown before you can start playing through this again. On your second playthrough, you can then set the difficulty to hard. Now, to give you guys probably one of the best tips to use when setting up and playing through the missions, I would genuinely use an armored Kuruma. There is typically quite a few enemies all bunched up together in a majority of these missions, so the armored Kuruma will just help you guys a lot. Obviously, you guys want to use your snacks and armor, unless you are on next gen and going for that career reward. I just did this one and it wasn't too hard. Now, one of the main things I noticed with these missions, which really did surprise me the most, which might sound insane because the payout increase is definitely substantial, but on the finale, we actually keep the same equipment that we have used in the past mission. So for example, in the first time I ran this on the PC account, I stole the upgrades for the Mogul. I also stole the Insurgent on that first playthrough. And when setting up the Iron Mule mission, where I had to collect the ammunition for the Titan 250D, you will actually see that I do not pick up the Mogul upgrades. So there is no reason whatsoever that we should have them at the finale. You'll actually see I only go for the ammunition and only the ammunition because I have collected absolutely everything else in this setup mission in the past. And honestly, just harping on this a little bit more, I'm not entirely sure if this is just a bug. It definitely seems like it could be. You can also see for confirmation that on this end screen, the only thing that I did collect was the ammunition. So now for the finale, you will actually see I do run this on the hard difficulty. It does of course even specify that we do get the 1.5 times RP and cash bonus, and I always recommend running this job on hard. The moment I spawn in, you will actually see on my minimap that we do have this weapon crate to the right of me, which we did not collect. We also have the armor crate on the other side of the hangar, so I'm going to go ahead and equip this. We also did not collect that. Of course, I did collect these things in a previous mission set. Along with these things, I also have the extra Mogul. I did not steal this when setting it up. The only thing that I did steal was the Insurgent, so we do have this available as well. And the final thing, which is probably the most important thing in my opinion at least, will be the Mogul's upgrades, allowing us to have this dual sort of minigun on top. So yeah, if this is not a bug, I am really surprised. This makes things so much easier. But just bear in mind, if you do not steal these things, when setting up the missions, you'll be losing out on just a little bit of cash, but you will still be able to use all of these things if you have sourced them and stole them before. So it might actually just be worth getting everything you can, guys, on a sort of preliminary setup mission. For example, the first time you run this, just collect absolutely everything in these setups. After you finish them type of missions, complete that finale, get that $500,000 payout, wait an hour and play it all again, rushing through it as fast as you can. To maybe give some more evidence to why this might not be a bug and a legit feature, this relates back to the career rewards tab, because there is a career reward where you guys need to complete the entire mission set under 60 minutes. And of course, if you guys are sourcing all of these vehicles or even just a few of them on each setup, that will be costing you guys a ton of time. So maybe Rockstar have done this intentionally. You could definitely complete this within under 60 minutes doing these things if you have collected all of the setups before. So just save yourself some time and of course run this on the hard difficulty. Another tip I can give you for the finale right here is to just continuously shoot a Titan 250D. I am doing this completely solo, so if you guys are doing this with friends or something, it will be a little bit different. And when I say continuously shoot, I genuinely mean just ignore all of the missiles getting fired towards you. I'm pretty sure that you will need the Mogul upgrade for this. I have not done this without the Mogul upgrade, and I am pretty positive that the Mogul upgrade will probably add some different armor, it of course adds these dual miniguns, which makes things just a little bit easier. After continuously shooting the Titan 250D, this will save you some time because you will destroy the Titan's engine just before it gets to this point. To save just a really small amount of time, you can also switch seats in the Mogul. So when you guys have to jump out of the Mogul before you do anything and you want to switch out of the gun, just hold right on the D-pad. This will make things so much smoother. Eventually, I got done with the entire missions and completed the finale, and you will see because I did everything on hard difficulty, or at least the finale on hard difficulty, we got a massive payout of $810,000. So that is already a huge difference compared to what I already played through and showed you guys a few days ago, which was my first ever playthrough of these missions. A lot of people thought they were quite bad due to the payout, but now actually looking at these missions, I think they are not too bad whatsoever. If it was just a flat $500,000 and then a potential $90,000 or $50,000 extra after collecting everything, it would of course not be good. But now I genuinely think this is a really good thing to get, as in the Mackenzie Airfield. Paying that $1.4 million or something is genuinely a not bad investment. You could then pair this with the Cluckin Bell Raid, because both of these things will have a cooldown of roughly 1 hour. So after completing all of these missions, go and do a Cluckin Bell Raid, complete that, get that $500,000 and rinse and repeat. The Cluckin Bell Raid will also be a really nice and easy way to save up for the Mackenzie Airfield. I'm not even going to lie to you guys, I was genuinely shocked when I did this on hard difficulty. The only reason that I went back to try these missions, especially on the hard difficulty, is really just down to the career rewards. If I did not look through the career rewards and see something that I wanted to try and unlock, I would have not even tried bothering with this. So yeah, I'm really glad I did that. These missions will definitely be a really valuable thing to do now. I mean, you guys will see right here that I was looking through these career tabs, which are on the next gen consoles and PC now, and I had to complete all of the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions on hard without using snacks or armor. I did manage to do this. Another really cool tip that I can give you guys for this specific challenge will be, if you die, you can quick restart and it will still count. Just make sure that you don't use your snacks and armor. You can also see that I have made $2.2 million from these missions, so I already have made the money back from the Mackenzie Airfield. Definitely one of the best investments in my opinion. So yeah, what do you guys think about these things that I have found? Like I've said, I was really just shocked to see that you guys could use all of the same supplies that you have collected. The only reason to collect these supplies again would be to get a bonus bit of money, but making that massive payout on the hard difficulty, if you guys wanted to save time, it is probably just not worth it. Just collecting the basic things and then going ahead with the missions and completing them. So yeah guys, what do you think about these Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions? Have you guys done your first ever one? And if you have, will you be playing this on hard and attempting to get that extra cash payout? If you guys do it, it does not matter how many times you quick restart either, especially for that challenge as well. So yeah, I think it is worth it. I think this makes it a bit more in line with the KO Preco heist. Obviously KO will be making you guys more money, but nevertheless, it is still a pretty nice thing to do. Anyways guys, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful, make sure to leave a like on this video. I always appreciate your support. And if you are enjoying the content and like what you see, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.